I have said this before, and I still think it is true. I think that the Bombshell movie that came out a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, that has to do with the scandal at Fox News, was solely made for the intention of souring the name of Fox News. Now, look, I'm not a fan of Fox News. I'm not a fan of CNN. I don't like either of these media companies. I think that they're both hacks in their own ways. But you can't deny the fact that Hollywood sees Fox News as the evil version of CNN, where Fox News does everything wrong, bad, evil, wicked, in every single way possible. CNN is the holy, Sermon on the Mount version, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with CNN. CNN does nothing wrong at all. CNN is pure, holy, good. Worship CNN. That's pretty much how Hollywood views everything that has to do with these two companies. And now we have Charlize Theron coming out, and she is talking about her Republican friends. This ought to be good, right? Seeing as she is, a pretty major figure in Hollywood. So she says here, I love my Republican friends because they take major issues with the president's administration. Now, I don't care what you think about the president, but if you have friends that you love only because they agree with everything that you say or the way that you think, let me just offer that maybe they're not really, maybe your friendship isn't really all that it's cracked up to be. So, let's continue and see what Charlize Theron has to say about her friends, who she says are Republican, but have major issues with the president. Like I said, I don't care what you think about the president. I have my own thoughts about the president and stuff. Honestly, to be completely honest, I did not vote for him first time around, but I have grown to appreciate what he's done with the country and stuff. And he's obviously a crass guy, and he's kind of boorish in a lot of ways. But at the same time, you can't deny that he has done a lot of good stuff for the country. So, Bombshell actor Charlize Theron declared she loves her Republican friends, but only because they don't like the president's administration. In an interview with Vulture at the New York premiere of her Bombshell film, Theron stated, I do have people in my life who watch Fox. I have Republican friends. Wow, good job. I don't know why that's supposed to be a rare thing for people in Hollywood, but apparently it is. Apparently it's some sort of, unicorn type of situation going on here. Whereas for me, I have people from all sorts of walks of life. I have friends that hate the president, love the president. I have friends who are indifferent to the president. It's not like it's a weird thing for me to have people that are on the other side of the political aisle who I am friends with. It's not a weird thing. That's not what I determine my friendships on. I don't make my friendships around what people's politics are, and I think that's a really stupid way to determine who are your friends or not your friends. So anyway, however, Theron admits her Republican friends are not supporters of the president and his administration. She continued, I think that we're living in interesting times where it's not black and white, and I love my Republican friends because they take major issue with this administration and its lack of empathy. I'm not going to touch all of that. I definitely have thoughts about that, but that's not really the point of this video. So she concluded, so I have mad love for Republicans, but only the Republicans that agree with me when it comes to the current president. Because if there are Republicans out there that don't agree with me, those are the bad Republicans. We don't talk about those ones. Oh man. And this is the very, very, great example of the way that Hollywood works, where if you have any sort of thought or opinion that goes outside of the Hollywood narrative, you will be vilified, you will be torn down, you will probably lose your job. If you live in Hollywood and you think exactly the way that Hollywood wants you to think, then you'll probably be fine and you'll probably do good. But the moment that you step out of line, and it doesn't matter who you are, Hollywood likes to brag about how they're so inclusive and they're so supportive of the minorities because we are the rich white people and we need to continue to help the poor minorities. But as soon as a minority steps out of line, like Dave Chappelle, then they will get completely torn down and vilified and cast out. So it doesn't matter. They preach how inclusive they are. They're not inclusive. They're not inclusive when it comes to thoughts, to opinions. They're not inclusive when it comes to, you know, to character. These are not the things that Hollywood values. The only thing that they value are their political ideologies, their political narratives. And if you step out of that political narrative, then you're done. You're over. So Charlize Theron is doing something here that, you know, might get praise from some people, but I'm not going to give her praise for this because, first of all, it's absolutely horrible that you base your friends on their political ideologies. And if they have political ideologies that are different than yours, apparently they're not your friends, which is just ridiculous and insane to me. And second of all, you're just trying to make it seem, you're just trying to continue to paint the Hollywood political narrative right here with the things that you are saying. And I can see right through it. I can see right through what you're doing here, Charlize. You're trying to make it sound like that you're very, very open-minded, yet that you have friends from across the aisle. But these friends of yours are apparently friends that are still thinking the exact same way that you are when it comes to the president. So really, you're not really accomplishing anything here. Anyway, so that's pretty much all that we have here in this article. Go check out Bounding to Comics, by the way. They're a great website, and they're friends of me here at the channel. But anyway, I just found this to be interesting. Like I said, I think that the whole Bombshell movie was simply made just to sour the name of Fox News. I'm surprised I didn't see it sooner. This is only kind of more of a more recent discovery that I feel like I've made, but I really feel like that's kind of the reason why Jay Roach made this movie in the first place. And Hollywood is nuts. Hollywood is insane. Everyone in Hollywood is a crazy lunatic. I shouldn't say everyone in Hollywood. I'm sure that there are some people in Hollywood that aren't. I like to try to cover those people when I can, when they actually speak out against the narrative, because it's a rare case. So with that being said, if you're new around here, consider subscribing to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. And have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.